Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for November 30th through December 12th. For December 30th through December 4th, this is what we're forecasting. We have a quasi-zonal flow across much of the nation with below normal heights, and we have a ridge over the high latitudes across Canada and near Greenland. There would be two systems of interest this weekend, or this period. So to say, let me see if I have it. Okay, I don't have the maps up. There'll be one shortwave over the west that is forecast to progress into the plains and Mississippi Valley by the weekend and may close off an upper low accompanied by a strong surface low. The system will bring areas of snow to the mountain terrain, tapering off later this week, and multiple hazards will further eastward. The Central Plains and the Upper Midwest may see significant snow, while heavy rain is forecast in the warm center and is possible from the Gulf Coast region north and northeastward. The next system will reach the West Coast by the weekend and may generate another Great Lakes storm by Tuesday. This system will bring rain and higher elevation snows into the west later this week. Then heavy snow is forecast from the Central Plains northeastward, along with heavy rainfall within portions of the warm sector. December 30th to 7th. December 3rd to the 7th, we're going to say. The AO is currently strongly negative, but is predicted to trend positive, close to neutral, and remain neutral to slightly negative through the end of the week through next week. The current negative AO is reflective of positive geoheight potentials, heights anomalies across the Arctic and across Iceland. And then Greenland and northeast Canada. The mixed geoheight potential anomalies across the mid-latitudes. The NAO is currently also strongly negative with positive height anomalies across Greenland and Iceland. And we'll see that as we go forward. We can see it here. Okay, currently also strongly negative height anomalies across Greenland and Iceland, and negative geoheight potentials across the mid-latitudes of North America is predicted to trend positive towards neutral, slightly negative in the next 2 weeks. Over the next 2 weeks, a trough is forecast across northern Asia. We'll shift to there. You can see here's a trough here. And a trough initially in the Gulf of Alaska will move into western North America, bringing colder temperatures to the region, while ridging brings mild temperatures to eastern North America, and that's the reflection here. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperature for this region here. Forecast anomalies of 4 degrees below normal, and above normal temperatures forecast for the eastern U.S. with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And from the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast, the probability of occurrence is 35 to 55%, and then we have below normal precipitation for this region. The probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we look at the period for December 8th to 12th, and this is when things get interesting. Okay, the quasi-zonal flow with below normal heights are forecast across much of the country. A trough is forecast over the eastern Pacific and the east. Above normal heights are forecast across most of the northern latitudes with the axis across Alaska. You can see it here. The stratospheric polar vortex is predicted to be displaced from the North Pole towards northwest Eurasia, and the displacement of the stratospheric polar vortex south of its normal position is allowing the stratospheric polar vortex to bring milder temperatures from more southern latitudes and bringing it into Asia towards eastern Siberia and Alaska, where warming temperatures in a building ridge and the stratosphere is centered near Alaska. That's why we're above normal heights. This is resulting in a northerly flow between the Alaskan ridge and the stratospheric vortex into the North American side of the Arctic from central Siberia to eastern North America. So, this is what we're forecasting. It's a mistake in the type in the written report, but what we're forecasting here is below normal temperatures for much of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies of at least 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and for this region, the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%, and then we have below normal precipitation for forecast for this region, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. I'll make that correction on the website. That's all for now. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for November 30th through December 12th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.